Okay, so we're now leaving Odo. Obviously we're going to go to Lyngvær first, so we have that marked. It's 11.4 nautical miles. Fuel, we should be okay. We should be 207 gallons, 4 gallons now. We've got 50 hours worth of fuel essentially. But as you can see on the speed, even just improving the engine just a little bit and the prop, we're now doing half as fast again. We were doing 6 knots maxed out. We're now doing 9. Oh, if only we'd had this. We wouldn't have failed coming into Bodo. We'd have been able to get those medical supplies here. So, you know, I do feel like a bit of a fool for that. So, right, let's get... Ooh, look at this. This isn't nice, is it? That's not lovely. Oh, God. We're going overland. No, bloody not. Stupid autopilot. Taking a bit of a risk here. Right. That sets us up nice and close to Lyngvær. So, back in. And let's set the nav mode. There we go, that's nice. Right, now. How do we use... Ah, there we go, that's how we use the binoculars. Oh, look at that, that's a lovely zoom. Yeah, we get really good zoom level on that. That's great. Yeah, I think that was an upgrade worth the money. So right, off we go to Lyngvær, and yeah, I'll be back when we actually get there. Well, when we get to the end of the course. Okay. We're back, and we're getting very close. We're about half a mile away now. But this trip, I mean, you saw at the start, yeah, sort of 11 to 12 nautical miles. It has taken nearly an hour and a half so far. I haven't used my game speed up or anything like that, but it has taken damn near an hour and a half to get this distance. Have I set this a bit too close to that buoy? That's worrying me a little bit, because if that's a bit too close, we might get a bit of damage. You know what, let's go a bit of first person. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Oh no, we're going to miss it fine. One bloody key. Yeah. Don't know what you were also worried about. So, yeah. Basically, we're going to drop this off to Lyngvær. See if we can pick up something for Kveldsbeita or Røst. Because we do have Karoya, I think. Wrong key again. Karoya? Yeah, Karoya. We could always have a look, see what we've got there, because we're under no time pressure here. So we come round here, drop off to Lyngvær, because we've got the first run. Now, if we don't get anything from there for either Kveldsbeita or Røst, maybe we nip into Korea real quick, see if we can get anything there. The only issue I have with that is when we come in here, it tends to be a bit swelly, and then we've got to either try and spin around, or we've got to go all the way around to come back. But, you know, again, unless there's a timed contract that comes up, I'm not all that worried. Yep, and that was a fish habitat. Very nice. Now, one thing, while I've been on the move here, that came up, I'll just nip into here. So for missions, we have had a boat in distress. A big vessel has no propulsion and is drifting. Reach 0.6 nautical miles. Attach a tow and return it to port. Stay alert, there's rough waters ahead. Now my problem with that one, does it need a service boat? I don't know. Or can we do it with a cargo boat? Like I say, I don't know. The other issue is, this doesn't have a hell of a lot of power, which becomes something of a concern. I'll tell you what does become a concern here. I'm turning the autopilot off because yeah, we've got a whacking great rock in the middle of the ocean, just there, and my line was going to take us straight over the top of that. That's a bit worrying. Now, we did have some fairly rough waters out in the... God, I keep hitting the wrong button. Out in this sort of area here. It's got quite choppy. And we actually managed to get to the... Oh, don't know what happened there. Auto-saved, and it hit like 10 knots for about a picosecond. Yeah, we were hitting 9.6 and bouncing over the waves, over the crest. Oh, it was lovely. It was great fun. Now, one thing I do know they're talking about, because it's been in the roadmap and the posts from these guys who developed the game. God, here we go. This is not going to be fun. So I may go quiet here because yeah, this is not easy. We've got to have enough power to have steerage and trying to reverse steer a boat is, quite frankly, it's an exercise in futility. So there's a lot of feathering of the throttle. I'm hoping that that little nudge do just enough And we're docked. We are docked. Wow. I say that that was not much fun. Right, so let's get this up here, and we can start work on our bank balance, because it's not looking very healthy. So there is quite a lot, so I'll see you again when we've got this unloaded. Okay, so the last one to be the last parcel, last box. And we have got contract completed for 15,700 kroner. Nice. 18,800 left. Ah, yes. Let's go and get the office. Koroya, Tristamon, Koroya. Right, there's nothing here. There's a couple of bits to Koroya. How much were they worth? Koroya, that's a timed. I mean, 3 hours is pretty good. That's timed 4 hours, pretty good. But oh dear. Yeah, sod it. We'll take them. So this time, God, really? They have to have this timed and have it shoved in such a way. It's very, very difficult. Right. So I will see you when we get to Koroya. See plans, best laid plans of mice and men and all that. Right. See you when we get to Koroya. Okay, so just pulling into Koroya here. I didn't think this would take us long. They actually gave us really good time for this one. You know, 3 hours and 4 hours. So we took it at game time would have been 10:17. And it's taken us 3/4 of an hour in game time. Which again, you know, it's what that? Remember to turn the engine off. Okay, so we'll start with the biggest bit, which is the halibut box. Again, I'll see you when I've finished offloading. Right, this is the last one, but not for the 3 hour mission. This is the last one for the 4 hour mission. That's got us that money. It doesn't show up a big message like it does when you're actually tracking it. There we go. But it does give you the money and the experience. It didn't before. At one time it didn't, which was not good. But it does these days. Hell, bloody hell. Muskins, Savagan, no. Well, we've got to get, yeah. So let's take this one first, and then we'll take the Lyngvær one. Okay, we'll pop them on, and then we'll, yeah, we'll head back to Lyngvær. God, honestly, I will get to Røst. Honest. It just, yeah. They may not be for a number of years at this rate. Hold on, have I just been a bit of a dick there? Yes, I have. See, that's the problem. I'm so bloody anal about some things. Yeah, it's like, oh, that doesn't look right, and then I think to myself, hold on, do that, I'm being a fool. So now it's basically all this little middle bit now is going to Kveldsbeita. Oh God, I give up. And this is a good payment as well. And I mean, God, they're giving us 5 hours for this one. You know, I made the last one in very short order. Now this, because we're dropping it off first, this can sort of stack. We can get this stacked up nicely. Oh, come on, bloody computer. There you go. I was just having a check on the time, how long the recording's been, and how long I'm sort of looking at a target time. Oh yeah, nearly fell in the water. That was a good show. There was a show many moons ago called The Goon Show, back in the 60s. It was very funny. Back in the day when people didn't get offended by everything. So, and it was one of the catchphrases, falling in the water. So, we're going to spin round and I'll see you in Lyngvær. Okay, just a small whoopsie there. Picked up the crate that's going to Kveldsbeita. Oh dear me. Okay, so that's that done. Now, we've been a little around the houses. I don't think anything... No. Bedoya, no, we're not going that direction. I didn't think anything would have magically turned up. Whoa. I managed to really do myself slightly in there. Okay. Well, now... Finally. Yeah, that's not good. So now takes a bit of work. Should be all right. Yeah, we're spinning enough. So now we're sitting nice, kind of pretty on 56k now. Oops. So let's go to here. Let's just pick one of these for Kveldsbeita. Doesn't matter which one, because no, it's been a while since I've been here. So I'm trying to remember the lay of the land. Again, no, it's not timed. So we'll just go for the easiest mooring we can get, I think. So yeah, once again, I'll see you when we've offloaded our cargo. Because I've got a little bit of reorganising to do as well while we're doing this. Because I've managed to get a bit of Røst in, a bit of, yeah, I've got some of the cargo mixed up a little bit now. But it happens when you've got a very small boat. So once we're putting the last 2 on, I'll see you then. Okay. Yeah. That was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? I feel like a fool. Anyway, while I was delivering, I did check, and there was nothing for Røst. There were goods going to other places, like Lyngvær and Bedoya and whatnot, but I'm not taking them. Not right now. I am so bloody determined that we are going to make it to Røst in this episode. I am absolutely determined. What we are going to do real quick is I'm going to fill up, because obviously I'm down to almost half a tank, and I'll see you in Røst once we're offloaded. We might even get the full-size engine and the extra tank. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, great. So we're at nearly 90,000 kroner. Now I think we did buy the best prop, but I know we didn't buy the best engine. So these are our possible loans. We're probably going to be going for that one if we need it. We've got 86,670. Excuse me. So we'll just go and check. Like I say, I'd like to get both. I'd like to get the engine and let's give it a wash. Get all that salt water off of it. Oh, where the hell is the... There it is. Right. Best engine. 105,000 kroner. So we need 165,000 kroner. We only have 86. So we're going to get the loan. I must be mad. Yeah, take the loan. Amazing, we could take another one of the 100,000. But I'm not going to do that. That's just silly. If this was a throwaway game save, then I probably would, just to see. But okay, so internal fuel tank. Yeah, so our fuel is going to show half a tank. That's fine for now. And install our 145 horsepower engine. Now, see that? See the water? Yes, yeah, we have got the top. Like I was saying earlier, the steering is cosmetic. You know, it's nice to put on when you've got a lot of money and you don't really know what to spend it on. Right now, hold on. Going through these. Standard throttle, purely cosmetic. Throttle Mariner, purely cosmetic. Throttle Red, purely cosmetic. Throttle Black, advanced control system designed to optimize speed and gear adjustments with precision. Whether you're accelerating, cruising or docking, the Throttle Black upgrade ensures seamless speed regulation and gear shifts, providing a safer and more responsive boating experience. So that one does have something to do with it. Well, we're going to get it. We got the money. It's going to make it. It's going to make it a better boat, and that's what we need, is a better boat. Now, has this, which I'm hoping it has, because I know it was an absolutely awful docking performance. But now by doing that work, they've taken it into dry dock and then brought it back round, and they've actually moored it up properly. Like people who are sober and not people who have had sort of 10 pints of mead. By the way, I haven't. So, I don't know what we're going to take. I'd love to take that one, but we haven't got the size. We haven't got the space on the boat. Remember now, we do have to make payments per month of 10,000 krona. When we get over what is remaining, yeah, we'll probably pay it off. But I can't say that for sure. So, anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there. I'm going to have a discussion in my own mind of what we're going to do next. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.